Governor Romney, you may not represent my party, but like it or not, you may well be the next president. For the record, I was once Republican, but I got better. I may not respect over 75% of your party's leadership, but there are a few good apples in that bunch, and try as they may, they cannot spoil them. And I feel you're one of those good apples. I cannot say that I know a lot about you other than the fact that you are the governor of one of the most progressive states in our nation, and that you are Mormon. Well, sir, I am not a Mormon, but I have lived very many years in Nevada, and I know a lot about Mormons, and I can say this. I may not admire the religion, but I really like a lot of the followers. Much like any large organized religion, Mormonism has a lot of faults, but it does have one major strength, and that's its people. There is one other very important thing that I see that I can say about Mormons that is vastly different from any other organization that I've ever seen. I truly believe the faith cares for and about its followers, more than any other faith that I have witnessed. Every other religion I have ever seen or ever been acquainted with has always had one basic central theme. What can you give today or this week? Because giving until it hurts makes you a most wonderful person. Now, I'm not saying that Mormonism is different in that respect, but I have seen your faith time and again give back to those who have given. Working as a leasing consultant in the apartment industry, I have witnessed this time and time again over the years. Your faith will not allow its followers to go homeless. Time and again, I have seen a pastor, or I'm not sure if it's pastor, priest, or reverend, but a representative of your faith from one of your churches come into one of my offices simply to pay the rent for a parishioner or worshiper that was in need. In all my years working in the industry, your faith is the only faith I have ever seen do this. I've never seen someone from a synagogue come in. I've never seen someone from a Baptist church come in. I've never seen someone from a Methodist church come in. I've never seen a Catholic priest come in. I've never seen any other faith help its parishioners with its fight against homelessness. But I have seen yours time and again do this. Sure, other faiths will jump in and help once it's too late and the family is out on the street, but yours is the only one that I have witnessed that has tried to take preventative action and do something before this terrible tragedy has hit. So this is to say, at the least, that yours is both a noble and admirable, and thus I respect Mormons, and I honestly do. I like a lot of its followers, and I enjoy having conversations with them. Even the ones on the bikes, they're not overly rude at all, I don't think. So, as can others that will knock on your door. But that said, this is my advice to you, sir. You have a weakness that I want to see you turn into a strength. And I'm not talking about your faith. I'm talking about the fact that you are not what you appear to be, and yet you are still a very good American. Many of your fellow Americans face the same problems that you do every morning when they get up, and we need your leadership to break down this convoluted these convoluted notions of what Americans should look like. You are the best majority to represent the overwhelming minority. You look like the majority, but indeed you are a minority. And we all have a right and responsibility to accept that. I want to see you reach out and stand firm with other minorities, because indeed we are all minorities. There is no such thing as the white race. It is a myth. White comes in as many different shades and colors and cultural diversities and backgrounds as blacks and Hispanics do. We are all diverse, and we are all American, regardless of what we look like outside. This is what we are. It is what we are on the inside that counts the most, and you, sir, are living proof of that. I would submit to you, sir, that the faiths that you are trying to pander to are merely wolves in sheep like clothing. They're not real cotton, or it's more like polyester clothing. I don't know. On the outside, they preach tolerance, but on the inside, they are the most intolerant among us. If you lose the Iowa caucus, then you will know I speak the truth. They want their America and will gladly vote to remove the rights of the less fortunate to get their America, and they are in it for the long haul. If you truly wish to be an American president, then please promise to restore full rights to all Americans. No person or group has more of a right or has a right to more rights than another person or group of Americans. You may not be no Jack Kennedy, but I think you will make a great Mitt Romney. If you can make and keep this promise, that you will fight to ensure that all Americans are treated equally and fairly under your eyes and the law, and that spirit can and does speak to all of us, not just one select group of us. So, that is my challenge to you. And my pet peeve. My pet peeve to you is very much like that of Mr. Edwards. Kill the tie. You can do this also. You have the charisma, you have the charm, and you have the wit, and you have the intelligence. Let's see the lighter side of you. I want to hear more about your experiences as governor of your great state. Massachusetts fascinates me, and I would like to hear more about your experiences of that as a governor in that capacity. I would also like to see the less formal side of you. I want to, see what you like out and about with your family, and your friends. I want to know that side of you also. So, try and kill the tie. You know you don't like it. All men know that they don't like it. So let's try and put an end to that one. And like I said, it's a pet peeve. I don't expect everyone to agree with me on that, but that's just my take on things. Other than that, and be the minority that you are, and be proud of the minority that you are, and be a minority who is going to reach out to all minorities and embrace them all together under one roof. Be a proud minority, not an apologetic minority, regardless of what certain people who would like you to think that they are the majority would say. That's all I've got to say. May thee all bless America. Lock out.